Let me turn up the music again because I'm not positive how loud it's going to be when we get into the game. And start. Scroll down. There they are. All right. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Tagiri and... It could be. All right, another night, another ramble. Classic song comes back to you as you continue on your way. Some of that good old earth wisdom about a specific kind of footwear being made for walking. Oh my goodness. Nox, no! Nox, no! You have to watch the stream. You wish you had the kind of footwear right now in your current chapter of your life, or any footwear for that matter. You've definitely learned your lesson about getting overexcited at the prospect of new friends and running out in nothing but a bathrobe. Oh, who are you kidding? Maybe not in that particular bathrobe way, but chances are high that wasn't the last time you'll fly off the buoyant afterglow of an intense friendgasm. And we're already in it. Alright. What do you guys think? I really don't have an opinion either way for which girl we do. I'm gonna eat some of my dinner. Trash girl. That doesn't help me, Nox! Well, I mean, I suppose it does. Alright. Nox says trash girl, so let's do trash girl. Tysius! Ah, it's loud! Alright, see, this is what... Hold on. There we go. Just up ahead, you see a troll leave her hive, muttering to herself. She's holding an unstable mountain of papers and books with one arm, using her free arm to hold a mug steady. She isn't paying attention to you, which is fine. Hi, Doodles. Don't get it twisted. You'd love to make another friend. You just understand now that it's weird, flighty thing. Some trolls you mesh with, some you don't. You smile at her just in case, but when she walks right by you without stopping, you shrug. This planet is chock full of friendable weirdos. You'll live. You only take a few more steps before the sound of her absolutely eating shit on the sidewalk makes you turn. It happens fast enough so you only really see the aftermath of upended books and papers raining down in an impressively wide circle around her. I don't have a voice. Oh. Maybe I'll just do a normal voice for once? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll get it. Maybe I'll do a Griffin man. Globes. Damn ass rock. She sits up, but that's as far as she bothers to get. After taking a sip from her mug, which somehow must have stayed level in her grip during her fall, she sighs and gets to work gathering it all back up with her free hand. Yeah, this checks out. As a thing that would happen to me. It's not like I have anything else to be doing. Yeah, sleep deprived. Well, overworked voice, tired, sleep deprived. Well, I know the perfect voice to use then, guys. You've seen a teen movie or two in your day. You know this trope. The cool kid helps their unpopular nerd after they fall like a chump and embarrass themselves. Then slowly the pair establishes trust. By the time the credits roll, they've gone and fallen in love. I was gonna say me, but you! Nox should just enter the fucking voice chat and voice this one. It's not that you necessarily want to fall in love, or that you're under the delusion that you are in any way cooler than her, but still, it's tried and true, and also like a pretty standard decent person thing to do. So, like the decent person you hope to be, you skedaddle on over, stop short just in front of her wide-flung ring of items. You want to make sure she's not going to yell at you or murder you or anything before you interfere. What? JK, I busted ass. I know it's a scene. Oh, what are you waiting for? Be a good bystander and stop standing by. She gestures kind of all around her, and that's confirmation enough. You bend to pick up a heavy-looking book, and there it is, emblazoned right on the cover. A gavel. A humongo fucker of a judgment implement, too, which spines all around the handle. Dread creeps up your spine. Slowly slide your gaze from the book's cover to its owner. She doesn't have any ostentatious blood-color-themed clothes on, though, wow, she is sporting socks and sandals. Maybe you are cooler than her after all. But the very prominent eye bags are tinged teal. Ah, globes. A lawyer. It's not that you don't appreciate your one lawyer friend for who he is, it's just you aren't sure you have it in you to sneak your way into the heart of another. You got kind of lucky last time. The scales of judgment in your heart start weighing your chances. Oh boy. Well, let's not do the instant ending yet. Pick up more papers. Start making neat piles of all her stuff. After watching you for a second like she's making sure you're not screwing it up, she dramatically heaves herself to her feet and joins in the effort. Ugh, I don't have time for this shit. Make sure to keep the B-34s together in my red folder. You look down at your current pile. B. That's the one with the little hook on top, right? Or is that G? Sweat pricks at your temples. You've picked up a bit of the written Alternian here and there, but you're still not anywhere near competent at it. Sifting through the papers, you search for anything familiar. You make out a few words, but there are just a lot of these little guys on the papers, and you've got performance anxiety. Oh, right. You probably still can't read. You look up at her, startled. How can she tell? Well, I mean, you don't look much like a troll. It isn't exactly a gargantuan mental leap to assume you're not from around here. Thank you for the follow. But also, I've heard about you. You straighten up. Any press is good press when it comes to friends discussing you, right? Teals talk. Oh. Sorry. I just got the notification from the Hiveswap Twitter. What up? I'm Jared. I'm 19, and I never learned how to fucking read. Exactly. Unfortunately. Oh. She puts her mug down on the ground and picks up a fallen book, talking as she flips to whatever page she's looking for. That little asshole is gonna have even more unfortunate crap to say to me when he finds out I set us all back, dropping half of our group project in a ditch. She paces in flustered circles around until she finds a bookmark along the debris. Flicking a wet leaf off of it, she shoves it into the open spine of the book and slams it closed. Ugh, whatever. I can't think about that yet. Gotta get all this back in order first. Right, yeah, the ordering of stuff. You keep at it, doing the best you can to keep similar-looking things together. I mean, yeah. You can feel her eyes on your back, and you turn to face judgment. You've basically got it right, actually. He did say you were quick at the draw. I'm Tysius, by the way. She doesn't so much smile at your grimace. Oh, she doesn't so much smile at you as grimace. It looks mostly pleased, as exhausted expressions go. That's a good friendship-building material as any other. She certainly started with worse than being complimented. The breeze plays at the ends of her frizzy hair, ruffling a few pages while it's at it. Now that you aren't frantically trying to prove your helpfulness and have a moment to think, you don't know if the sidewalk is the best place to be starting from scratch with the whole filing system. Give me a second. I don't want to let my dinner go cold, and it was unfortunate timing that dinner was done literally 4 minutes before this came out. But I'm hungry, so give me a second. This is very fancy music to be eating grilled salmon, rice pilaf, and broccoli to. Feels like I'm in a fancy restaurant. You open your mouth to tell her as much when a huge papa gust flows in Breeze Jr.'s wake, blowing the neat stacks back into chaos. Mother grubbing... She sinks slowly back down in the snow globe of paper. Takes a long sip from her mug sitting next to her, and then tilts her head back and unleashes a single deep gut holler. Ugh! Scuttle around, catching documents out of the air until the gust is gone. It's not... Oh no, she looks so sad. We haven't really met a sad troll yet, if you think about it. It's fucked up. Look how sad she looks. I don't like that. It's not that Tysius doesn't seem capable, it's just that she seems a bit burnt out. You know what it's like to feel like you're at the end of your rope. So now that you have half of a swinging grab at the handle of things here, you feel like it's your turn to do the heavy friendship lifting. Hug. Give me hug option! This is so sad. Alexa, play fucking teal song. Alright. So one of this is gonna be bad ending. One of this is gonna be good ending. Well, it's better than pressing P in that horrid visual novel that Isu and I play, Nox. I'd much rather press A. Everyone's just pressing A. Oh, fuck it. Alright, suggest that a small breather might help. You know a breaking point when you see one. You weren't expecting it so early in a potential friendship encounter, but still, it's clear that this troll needs some time to chill. This is a mess, yeah? She swings the pendulum of her chin over to gaze at the dead-ended knives of... Whoa! That's a sentence. She swings the pendulum of her chin over to glare deadened knives at your guts. Okay, yes, it's a mess. But it seems like maybe, just perhaps, it would be the best to sort of put a pin in all. Just to suck air in and out of your Andrew Hussey! To suck air in and out of your insufflation sacs or whatever and just get it together for a minute. No group projects were ever aced when the clear leader was not at her peak mental performance. She wrinkles up her nose and closes her eyes. You know what? Fine. Fuck it. Not all of it, of course, but this night specifically, and everything and anyone I know or have thought extensively about before in my life. So that just leaves you. What do you have in mind, friend? Because I'm all out of ideas. That word still does a number on you, no matter how many times you hear it used flippantly. You have an idea already, so you hurriedly gather her shit into an extremely unorganized piles, which she drops off in her hive to deal with later. You half expect her just to not come back out, but she does. She's kept only one heavily annotated tome in her mug, which she nods at when she speaks. I know, but these are just in case. Anyway, do your worst. With a salute and a few gentle tugs at Tysius' sleeve to keep her moving, you get going. Oh my god. That walking animation! Holy shit! You and your Alternian pals have taken turns leading each other to some pretty wild places in your time here. The place you take Tysius to, though, is somewhere you haven't shared with anyone. It's where you come back to on days when you can't find a friend, or when you don't want to impose on any of the ones you've made. It's on the outskirts of town, where the buildings are spread thinner until the landscape cuts upward at a jagged cliff face. Bolted to the side of the rock is a tower, or what's left of one. It's basically a heap of scaffolding and rusted-out ladders holding up a half-covered platform, but it's been a good place to staunch bleeding and stargaze. Do I give off an outdoorsy vibe to you? Hold on. Does my half-untucked button-up and paltry muscle mass scream, "Would love to scurry up a dilapidated relic"? It does look like a lizard. It looks like a lizard. It looks like a lizard climbing up. You'd worry about her hating your plan, but you kind of feel like she'd complain no matter where you took her. And at this point, the die is cast, so heave-ho, you say? It's stronger than it looks. You offer to hold her stuff during the ascent. She gives you the look. She gives you the book, but clutches the mug against her chest. You know better than to pry, but you're dying a little to wonder what she's... But you're dying a little wondering why she's so weird about it. Unless she's got liquor made from viscera in there. Or maybe her Lucis gave her the mug so it's special. Could be both. You shrug and start climbing. Maybe the mug is her Lucis. Like you thought she would, she follows you. And like before, she complains about it the whole time. And like the structure itself, you both weather it fine. Mug Mom. This is Mug Mom. At the top, she looks around. Is this your hive? It's Mugman! Hey, Mugman! It's more of a hideout. Still feel a little shy about it. It's not as fancy as your friends' hives. You don't have any weird animal parent to make you snacks or anything. So this is what our character's just been doing the whole time between friends. They just come and fucking They're a hobo. They just live in a fucking burnt-out hive. Jesus Christ. They're only little keepsakes you've picked up along the way and set on a creaky old table next to some complicated old tech you couldn't get to power on. Yeah, Diamond, who literally lives in the sewer trying to steal meat products. This must be an old watchtower. From when that was part of her Imperial bitchiness's preferred method of surveillance. Hi, MTV. Welcome to my crib. She runs a hand over the dusty screen. Oh, Trixie, you learned about her. Ha. No. Her bigger, badder, off-world counterpart, the Condents. Ah. You look at the rusted barrel of some terrifying weapon mounted in the corner. Then out of the landscape in sprawling town. I never wanted to hear the Condents again. I never wanted to hear that ever said again. In the distance, smoke rises from a freshly demolished hive. Glinting in the moonlight, drones circle it like buzzards. It's been like this here for a while then. You sit down, your legs dangling off the side of the platform. Tysius joins you, a safe distance away from the edge. That is one hell of an understatement. But yeah, we've got a time-honored status quo in operation here. Streamlined, efficient, brutal. Tysius looks miserable. That's not what you were going for. You summon up the old Roy G. Biv in your head for the 1,000th time. She should be safe, right? Teals are middle class. And anyway, she's a lawyer. She's got the powers that be on her side. Saying so doesn't seem to cheer her up at all. I mean, you're not wrong. But being in a position to benefit from the system doesn't make the system more morally palatable. I do not like her quirk. It is hard for me to comprehend. And if I'm being real about it, it's more me being forced to uphold it than anything else. She nods towards the book in your hands. Oh, right. How does this all work, anyway? Can she not be a lawyer? Aren't there good ones? Yeah, I can quit. If I want to get cold. There's always a choice. She sighs. It's not like Good. I'm going to take this moment to just take a bite of my dinner and try to regain my speaking mannerisms. That's not even the right fucking word. I'm going to try to remember how to speak words after I eat this piece of broccoli on my fork. I want to know if Latula's a lawyer. Imagine Latula just being your lawyer, and it's like, yes, you have a court-appointed lawyer today. This is Latula. And she just skates in. She's like, radical! It's not like I expect suffering to ever stop completely. It just seems like an awful lot of work to do to make sure it keeps happening. While you studied law, I studied the skateboard. These charges are bogus! It's the entire job of a legislator. Damn it. Unless you're purple enough to get away with it, you're just guilty no matter what. Man. I keep looking down at the chat, reading what you guys are typing. It's just a matter of going through all the fanfare of a trial. All for the same result. Tony Hawk's pro lawyer. It's sick, but it's so normal by now that no one knows how to begin questioning it. She looks more exhausted now than she did during the paper explosion. Like when you've used up all your sadness and all you have is a deep, broken fatigue. This isn't exactly the rejuvenating getaway you envisioned. There's just so much injustice. Continue to try to be positive. Are there not political parties? Some secret underground movements or anything? Sure, most lowbloods you've met have a healthy, fatalistic nonchalance about their situations. But there's gotta be something else out there. There were a few people who tried to stir shit up back in the day. It's all kind of hushed up and hard to find any information on the history of them, though. Definitely not the kind of thing they teach you in legislator training. One was a mutant blood, and other had wings. So I guess they didn't have much of a chance anyway. You can't imagine this story having a happy ending, but you still want to know more. There's this subtlest shift in her tone of voice now that she's done nothing. She's doing more than only complaining. It draws you in. One of them seems to have gathered enough of a following to become a kind of religious figure. From what little I can find about him, oh my god. The other one led a military revolt. They both were killed along with their attempts at change. She is. She really is. She's talking about the fucking ancestors. What the fuck universe is this? Gussie! I don't even know what happened to their compatriots. She stops to squint at you. I don't know how you got me talking like this. But in the fucking spirit of the night, I'm just gonna keep going. If it wasn't clear, I'm telling you that things that can get me extremely cold. So, like, please be chill. You're so chill. The chillest. And also probably pretty gullible yourself. Good point. She squints at you a little longer and then stares out into the night. Her jaw muscles clenches a few times before she speaks. I have some ideas. I'm here? Hello? Oh my goodness. Ironically, the same Alternia as Homestuck? All our friends are gonna die 15 years from the vast glove kills. That's so sad. That's so sad, but it's so true, probably. We all in here, exactly. Hello? She's still not looking at you, but she sits up a little straighter. You feel your spine following suit almost on its own. All of us are training to be legislaturators, like to practice throwing our weight around. Some of us more than others, which I guess you have first-hand experience with. But we don't have much real power yet. Well, we will, though, if we pass our exams. Which I will. I've been staying up most days studying every documented piece of law. And some underground stuff, too, when I find it. There are exploitable loopholes they don't know about. If I can establish myself as a major player, I might have a chance to change things. Some things you can only take part of from the inside out. By now she's built up a fevered energy, even with the sluggish way she talks. When you shift in your seat, she kind of snaps out of it. Oh, sorry. Guess I got a little worked up. I don't exactly get to talk about this very often. It's kind of overwhelming to think about how fucked up every little thing is all the time. But now that I see it clearly, I can't not do something. It's like Alternia is a giant fire, and I'm just pissing on a tiny corner of it while the rest of it, everything burns up around me. Your brain is buzzing with how real that all felt. Can't really add anything to it, so you just nod. Are things less abysmal where you're from? Oh boy, in ways, yeah. At home, the accused is called the defendant, at least. As in, they get a defense. Her eyes brighten. That's exactly what I'm talking about! Does your justice system work? You exhale slowly, trying to buy yourself time to encapsulate all of your planet's various cultures, societal structures, and similarly overwhelming list of injustices in an intelligent blurb. You settle on, not always, not for everyone. Her laugh is short and hollow. So much for enlightened life forms existing somewhere in the universe. You guess until a more kind and just alien life form comes to take over. You have to make do with each other. That's true. It definitely works better than Alternia's. You're not so bad. I'd take an impressive regime with you anytime. She gives you your arm an awkward tap with her fist, and then looks back over the edge. Anyway, I'm no religious figure or military strategist. There's gotta be someone out there who is. Gotta use what skills I have instead, I guess, until I find them. What the fuck else would I do with my time? Keep pissing on the fire is the best anybody can do, you reckon? That and get others hydrated enough to do the same. She laughs. Keep on pissing, huh? I'll drink to that. She takes a big swig from her mug. After beat, she silently and without looking at you extends her arm your way. You stare in the mug's depths, a little unnerved. It doesn't look like viscera, but you've been burned before. It won't kill you. You're not sure what it will do, but Tysius is truthful if nothing else, so bottoms up. What the fuck? It's water. Tysius grins and taps her temple with a claw. Gotta give the people something. Otherwise, they might think I'm on the way... Um, otherwise, they might think I'm the way I am on my own. Oh, it's Lena. Hi, Lena. Where would I be? You don't know. Letting people in can be helpful, you know, sometimes. Shh. Shh. I'm fine. You're not convinced. Okay, I'll admit it. It's not a bad idea to relax every once in a while. Get your priorities straight. This is a decent time. You're glad she's glad, but you mostly just talked the whole time about the same stuff that overwhelms her to begin with. Does that even count? You learned a lot, but she still looks pretty wiped. As soon as you think that, she yawns. She's so driven. Shiver a bit when you imagine what she could do if she took time to rest for real. You pat the pile of blankets next to you. It's no bed, or tub of soap or slime for that matter, but it's gotten you through enough. She looks warily at it and yawns again. I guess my Lucis and my mate Sprit will just think I'm at a book hive anyway. One little nap won't hurt. What? This chat is like lighting up tonight. I guess she has a mate Sprit. This is... Yeah, I know it's Bones. Hi, Bones. Yeah, this chat is lighting up tonight. We got like new people. We got like new people that I know, and we got like old people coming out of the woodwork. We got Lena. We got Bones. Jesus Christ. I'll get up early tomorrow and reorganize our stupid busy work project. You hit a curb today. Are you driving now, Lena? That's scary. That's a scary thought, Lena. They let you drive now? Chat is lit. Exactly. She tentatively lowers herself down into the blankets. Her eyes close for a brief second before they snap open again, glaring at you with full force. Don't doubt me either. I've got it under control. Oh, you have zero doubts in her abilities, you say. She curls back up against herself, and a small rattle of contentness shakes in her throat. I has my second to last road lesson. Jesus Christ, Lena! You're growing up before my eyes, kid! Jacqueline already has her license, and that's just fucking insane. So... out in the distance, the blaze has dimmed into a thin plume of smoke. I hope whoever's hive it was is okay. You're not sleepy, so you'll have to watch to make sure she gets up by sunrise. You tilt your head back and look up at the unfamiliar constellations. Lena, please. Haven't seen Jackie in eons? Yeah, I've been busy lately, so I haven't been over either. I'm gonna be going over soonish. Your head feels full. It's intense and not exactly what you call happy. But you know you're feeling it with her, and that's far from nothing. Yay! Ugh, Gallic. We did it! We got victory first try. Who's ready for the bad endings? I'm not! She's sleeping. She's doing it. It's bad ending time, guys! Alright, let's get the shitty ending. Keep standing there. You kind of can't look away from that gavel. Those spines could really stab a person's skull right open, huh? Wow, thanks for all the standing around and staring assistance. It's really helping a lot. Definitely can't do that on my own. You're still stuck on the image. She stands up, grumbling, and snatches the book out of your grasp. She turns, waving a dismissive hand at you. Never mind. Now you're just in my way. She doesn't tell you to leave, but she stops acknowledging you, which you figure is pretty much the same thing. You were iffy about this one from the start, but damn, it turns out rejection still stings. Alright. Yep. Alright. Fair enough. That was a good blur. Her eyes are very good. Very, very squint. Alright. And now we do the bad ending. Hopefully it's not too sad, huh? Offer to help organize it all somewhere with less of a breeze risk. Hey, your night is pretty wide open. You wouldn't mind moving this operation to a less windy location and getting it together for real. Yeah, alright. She still sits there, kind of dazedly, so you take over. It feels nice to be useful, even when you're not super confident about your skills. You at least know how to make a mean pile. I know, I don't like her sad face. I do not like her sad face. Thank you for the follow. I assure you, I'm dabbing. You can't see it. I'm dabbing right now. Thank you for the follow. After you make a handful of them, she moves into joining the effort, so you shoosh her back down. You're helpful McHelperson, and you've got it. Oh.
Self-voicing disabled.
God damn it, I forgot this thing has self-voicing, guys. She makes a non-committal noise and watches you work. You try not to feel too bad when she winces at a few of your sorting decisions. She doesn't stop you, at least. She scrunches up her face and yawns, which catches you off guard. Man, she is really wiped. You look away from her to the paper where you were about to grab, but it's not there. Maybe it blew into another stack? Or you picked it up already and forgot? Yeah, that's probably right. Anyway, she had her eyes closed, so she didn't notice. It'll be fine. No, it won't. No, it won't. It'll be bad. It'll be not fine. Once you have everything kind of together, you help her to her feet. You're pretty sure that was her hive she just walked out of. So you ask if you should go there. No, I was headed to the book hive. I can take you there. She seems to rally a bit, now that it's her turn to lead the way. She picks up a hefty stack of her things, balances her mug on top of it all, and starts walking. Move it or lose it. It being the opportunity to engage in some really tedious micromanagement. That was a lot of fucking M's. I mean, she does that kind of like face. I don't know if that's technically a smile. I mean, does the Mona Lisa smile? There's no choice to be had, really. You move it. Oh god, this walking. The book hive is an imposing building, and inside are a series of rooms opening off a central atrium. You walk past the open set of double doors showing off a room. What is that troll in the background? Jesus Christ. I saw that troll, like, right to the right of the chat box, and I thought it was Gamzee for a split second. Out of the corner of my eye, like, look at it from the corner of your eye, and it looks kind of like, hit middle mouse. Wait, what? Holy shit! It's been 8 volumes, you can do that?! That's great! Holy shit! Thanks, Tut! Thanks, Tut! Wow! Well, that's gonna help making the thumbnail later! You walk past the one open set of double doors showing off a room full of weird statues and display cases, and another one bright with the light of dozens of display screens humming with electricity. Got him! Further around the curve of the room, you pass a room full of brains in jars? It really looks like brains in jars. I know, right? There's another still, a windowless one, ostentatiously secured with multiple padlocks, what look like a retina scanner. There are a bunch of trolls in each room, and as you keep passing doors, you realize they're almost all teal bloods. Are they, the Nerdcast? Wow, harsh. I mean, yeah, though. We kind of are. I know plenty of gold bloods who spend their nerd energy ruining the internet from their basements, or blue bloods usually have their own personal jerk-off book hives. And there are always outliers, I guess. I guess me being a teal blood makes sense then. I mean, I'm not really a teal blood. My fan troll is, but I guess I'm technically... What is Equius? What's that fucker's blood cast? I'm that one. I'm the shitty one. No offense to any other Sagittariuses, but we got fucking screwed. There are always outliers, I guess. But yeah, between us and the Jades. Indigo. Okay, yeah. There hasn't been an Indigo blood that I liked yet. Even though I'm an Indigo blood. But yeah, between us and the Jades, the book hive is blue-green dweeb city. I'm gay for Catholic. Tyzius keeps moving like this is nothing new. To her, you guess it isn't. She pushes a creaky wooden door to open to reveal a large study room full of bookshelves and furniture. There are even a few weird-looking ferns decorating the place. I know. No. Hold on. 1 sec. I gotta eat some more of my dinner. Because I've been taking, like, minuscule bites of this shit. So I'm gonna mute and actually take a real bite. Oh yeah, Amicia was an indigo! I didn't mind Amicia as much as the other indigo bloods. So you know what? I'll count that. Oh, yeah, Lena, you've been gone for a while. I'm a Twitch affiliate now. I'm in on it now. They let me in. I'm an affiliate boy. I've been an affiliate boy for about a year now. I even have an own emote. My own emote that's just my cat. Look. Hold on. Look, it's Nutmeg. It's my cat, Nutmeg. Yeah. And here are a bunch of trolls, some reading, many on their computers. You dumped the stuff you lugged here onto one of the tables. Trash boy. The sound echoes in here, and a handful of trolls look your way. Yikes. I hope your present won't be too conspicuous. You're probably fine. Unless anyone gets horny for acting grown and wants a bounty. But you're with me, so they probably won't mess with you. You're a little surprised by that. Tysius, who is slumped down in the chair and is stolidly reorganizing her piles, doesn't exactly give off a brawler aura. No, like, they know I'll talk them out of it. Or whine at them about leaving me alone until they do. That makes you feel safe enough, so time to do some old-fashioned organization. What is this big project anyway? It's some bullshit. She stops and cuts her eyes around the room, but no one is still paying attention as far as you can see. She starts speaking again, quieter. An assignment for one of my Legislacerator training courses. We're supposed to choose a prosecutable offense from the scrolls of evisceration and list of all potential. She must be able to sense your eyes glazing over at the idea of another long and not parsable legal jargon ramble. She cuts herself off there. Barely worth describing. Grub school level, honestly. But it's extremely fucking tedious to research, then annotate. Hold on. I'm pan for most of them. Especially when you can't find sources that haven't been scrubbed nice in fuchsia. Anyway, as long as we get things in the right folders in the right order, we should be good for now. Sounds good enough to you. Plenty of time to keep chatting and getting to know each other, though. She said this was a group project, right? Where are group members? Shouldn't they be contributing? Ha! Like I'd let them. Just kidding. I'm very good at allowing people to help me. She grits her teeth and nods at you, masterfully setting aside the papers labeled with the letter that looks like the little microscope. Case in point. Anyway, they did their parts already. I just want to make sure to add the finishing touches. Right then, you hear approaching footsteps. Better not be some high blood you gotta take out. You mean you'll do it if you have to. It's tried and true. You're just not sure how well this dynamic duo would fare in that case. Lesbian. Lesbian. Stop scanning the room for potential bludgeoning material when you see Tysius' expression go from regular tired to tired and annoyed, but not in fear of mortal peril. You hear him speak right as you start to turn. He's back! It's your boy! How the mighty fall, and a mud puddle it seems. At least my associate seems to be picking up after you fairly efficiently. Fuck off, Sorgor. We'll have it together in time. You're sure you don't require any assistance? I'd have to raise my rates from my original offer, but you know it still stands. You did your part already. So spare me both your sales pitch and your company before you give me a second acid tube ulcer. Oh, right. You need to do those final edits of yours. Subtextual anti-establishment agendas don't insert themselves, after all. Suit yourself. See you in class. Alright, he wasn't seen, but he was there. He wasn't seen, but he was definitely there. They give each other an incidental but inscrutable hand signal. If the huff of if the huff of perturbation from a nearby jade is any indication, it's got to be something vulgar. Oh! Now I'm having an aneurysm! Holy shit, they're memeing. Are you fucking serious? One sec, guys. One second. They out here memeing. The fuck? Okay. Save image. Okay. Hold on. They're memeing, and I'm gonna try to meme here. Hold on. Okay. All right, we've got the basics. Hold on. Hold on, we've got the basics. Oh god. It's close enough. Perish. Alright. Anyways. Oh my goodness. Perish, really? We're gonna meme now? Hold on. Hold on. I just got subbed. Oh, Lena, thank you! Thank you for the sub, Lena. I appreciate it. Now you got the... if you refresh, I think you'll have the nutmeg emote. Perish. He smirks and raises his eyebrows at you as he turns to go. Come by later? You nod. Jesus, they really do just hang out now. You open your mouth to be nosy, but Tysia sees it coming a mile away. What, you never had a class friend? Someone who does good work, but it's miserable to hang out with? I don't have time to waste on more than one quadrant or on lying to you, so don't blow a brain gasket. There you go. Now you get the cats. Now you get the nutmegs going on. Just when you think you have all the troll dynamics down, you gotta make room for that cursed bastard nuance. Anyway, you guess it makes sense. You and your troll friends have all kinds of weird vibes with each other too. Whatever works. 10 out of 10 shitty Wi-Fi. Exactly. You go back to happily sorting. Tysius rolls his shoulders and starts leafing through your piles. Where's my... Have you seen a handwritten page? Should be here. She starts double-checking herself. Told you guys! Told you guys that missing page was gonna happen! She starts double-checking herself. Her pace doesn't so much escalate as it does intensify. Her whole body becomes almost graceful with efficiency. You got everything, right? I thought I watched where it all went. Oh. Hold on. Do not get the hiccups. I'm not doing this right now. She's bouncing. Everyone's bouncing. Could have sworn I saw it land. You can't help her redo a lost page. You can help her redo a lost page. It shouldn't be too hard to recreate it. She's got the hiccups, exactly. That doesn't help. She glares at you and starts forcefully whispering, still double-checking piles without looking, like she knows them by touch. You don't understand. Those were my personal notes on an extremely sensitive topic I discovered while researching. I was only planning to use it to inform my stance, not turn it in with the rest. It's not here. She stops her futile search, downs the rest of whatever's in her mug, holds her head in her hands. I'm fucked. I might as well lay down right here until moss grows on my desiccated body. That's dramatic. You don't want to blame her for anything, but especially since it's possibly sort of your fault it's lost. But you still want to give her hope. Maybe next time she could use the Gorgle. She could use Gorgle docs. It won't blow away, and it has collaboration settings. You've used them with. Her head pops back up. Her future's slack. I can't use Gorgle docs for this. Are you listening? That's the whole point. You know who owns that, right? Every document is monitored. Analog is the only way to do anything unless you know how to get me into the dark web, which I fucking doubt. If someone found it, my handwriting is recognized, I'm dead. Then I'll never be able to... She trails off, just sort of slumped into her seat, staring into the void. Shit, you really fucked up. You admit to her that you may have allowed one page to blow away when you weren't paying attention, and that it could have possibly been that one. Great. I can't believe I was stupid enough to let someone else handle things. I was just so tired. Her shoulders start to shake a bit. Oh no. She doesn't cry, but you almost wish she would. The way she just keeps blinking back her tears and hiding her face with her arm is worse. Oh no! It feels invasive to watch, and thankfully it doesn't last. She sniffs once, clears her throat, and wipes her face with her sleeve. Silently, she stacks all her things up back into a pile. Alright, bye, Lena. Don't hit any more curbs. Okay. I need to retrace my steps. Maybe it hasn't been spotted yet. Maybe it'll be okay. It won't, but oh well. You reach to help, desperate to fix the situation, but she gingerly picks your hand off of her and off of one of her books and drops it into your lap. Your stomach sinks to join it. No, don't worry. I've got it. She wrestles it all into a precarious heap in her arms. It wobbles once as she makes her way steadily to the door, but she catches it herself. Head high, she keeps walking. She doesn't look back. Man! Don't show me that shit! I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that at all. No! This is one of the saddest game overs we've ever gotten. Jesus Christ. It's the first time we've seen a real sad troll. I mean, other than Skyla's bad ending was fucking awful. Skyla's bad ending was probably worse than this because she lost her fucking dog. So, you know. Anyways, we still have Trixie to do. Don't remind me about Skyla. Press F to pay respects. Don't talk about Skyla. Alright. Chicks Mix. Did Diamond die in his bad end? I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while since Diamond. I don't even remember that. I don't even fucking remember that. Jesus Christ, it's been forever. Alright, I'm gonna take another bite of my dinner, and then we'll do Trixie. Oh, right! Trixie, that's right! That's right, we tried to almost kiss with Diamond, and then he fucking died, and then our daughter showed up to give Diamond to her tick. I forgot about that. That was really fucked up. That was really fucked up. That's right, we crushed it with our ass. I'll be right back. The fuck? Nox, it's funny. You're Tysius, and I think we determined that Florentine was the aesthetic troll. So we might all have trolls in this good old Friendsim. I also want Tysius to be happy. That's all I want in life. It's Chixie time! I'm excited. I don't know what voice I'm gonna do, but I'm excited because I've been waiting to do Chixie for a while. Point is, you need a wardrobe change. You should have asked Elward for one of her rad leather jackets. Could really make one of those work. Jeez, this is kind of a crummy neighborhood. And there you go again, making snap judgments. Get a little alien culture into you, and suddenly you're an expert. Looks like you found the Alternian nightlife. Well, technically, all life here is nightlife. If people are nocturnal here, shouldn't nightclubs be called day clubs? I got sunshine in a mug. I'm useless. Not for long, the future is coming on. Maybe the lure of dancing and getting smashed with strangers is not enough to get people to brave the blistering sun. You doubt you'd brave a stiff breeze for it. You aren't much of a partier, but recently you are all about new experiences. You'll try anything once. I'm useless. In a mug, the future is in a mug. 2D, are you alright? 2D, step out of it! Everything's in a mug now! Long line of people snakes along the side of a building. Doesn't appear to be moving. The club must not be open yet. You consider getting in the line, but there's so many people here. You really are more of a one-on-one friendship type. That's what I didn't answer that earlier because I was muted. I tried my 2D impression. Pandragon Man, that would be awesome. Like, if it was actually the L's were silent and more of a Spanish pronunciation, and her name would just be Skaya. That could be true. Honestly, with Andrew Hussey, that could be true. You go around the back instead, to your old friend in the back alley in the dumpster. Distantly, you hear music. It comes on every few seconds and then drops off. Maybe a sound check? Ghostly Trickster, me too. I don't know what voice I'm gonna do for Trixie, by the way. Just a high voice? I don't know. Maybe. Ah! You're something else. Ah! A musical she's actually got it. A musical sigh comes from up ahead. Turn a corner to find a girl standing alone outside the back entrance. Heavy door is propped open with a chunk of concrete, like someone had gouged it out of the street. The girl has a sweater dress and leg warmers. A bronze sign slashed across her chest. You wonder if you should consider painting a sign onto your own clothes, just to make yourself seem more normal. I like it. I like all the art. Yeah, no, probably no point. You'd also need to paint yourself gray and find a pair of fake horns. Who would do something like that? Sounds like a huge pain with absolutely no benefits. The girl hasn't noticed you yet. She is staring at her feet and sighing. Also, she's making weird little whoops and clicking noises, or singing a few bars of wordless notes, starting low and then climbing up high. Chixie's in a scream band. Wow, it sounds pretty good. The enclosed space between the alley walls makes it seem like it's coming from all directions. Hussey could either A, have been referencing cosplayers, or B, have been referencing Calliope. It could have been either of them. It could have been both, for all we know. Since Calliope basically was just a cosplayer anyways. Maybe you should just leave. She looks busy. But then another troll sticks their head around the open door, shooting the girl an unkind look and kicking the cement block doorstep away. Oh, heck. There's really only one reason you would prop open a door. Okay, we're gonna do the obvious one. Yeah, Marvis still hasn't shown up, guys. We still haven't gotten to fucking Marvis. Grab the door before it can close. Displaying the dexterity of someone far healthier and far less dressed in a slinky bathrobe, you grab the door before it can slam closed. The Bronze-Blood girl's attention snaps up and she breaks off mid-note. She takes in the misplaced concrete and you holding the door. Oh, thanks for catching that. I would have had to go all the way around to the front. It must have been the wind. Just what sort of wind do they have here that could pick up a chunk of rock the size of a turtle? Unless wind is an urban slang for some rude douchebag. I mean, that's not true, Tut. Because he actually writes all of MSPA character. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he writes all of this shit in the white text box. She gives you a quick little smile and darts through the door, letting it close behind her with a solid click. Yep, locked. The brief gleaming flare of friendship you felt when she smiled at you in the earnest thanks stutters and dies. You really had a moment there, but now she's inside and you're out here. He's in there and we're out here! Where you will never reap the fruit of glorious friendship you planted with the act of kindness. Jeez, what's the point of doing something nice if you don't get any credit for it? I wasn't expecting that to be the instant death. That's not the worst instant death we've ever gotten. That's pretty good. And he's the sheriff and we're frozen out here. Alright. Well, that was the instant death unintentionally. I usually try to save that for the middle, but I guess we fucked up. So let's just... Nice friends finish last. Stand there like an asshole. Like the witness to a disastrous car accident, you stand there and watch as the girl notices the door closing and lets out a squeak, jumping for the handle. She misses it and smacks her knee against the metal frame. Ouch! Damn it. She has a soft, musical voice, even when she's swearing. You ask if she's okay. She stops rubbing at her knee and looks up at you. You're quite a bit taller than her, but she looks older than some of the trolls you've hung out with. No worries. Well, at least not about my leg. If you want something to worry about, I'm sure I can come up with some ideas without much trouble. Sorry. Small? Small? You sure that you've had plenty to worry about recently, though you appreciate the offer? No. God, I wish he wasn't a nice guy. We know who the real nice guy is. It's Zebra. She gives a fruitless tug in the back door. She knocks. Nobody comes. She knocks again. Still nothing. You tell her that someone kicked the doorstop out of the way. She looks disappointed, but not surprised. Oh well. I'll just have to go back around to the front. Could be worse. Would you care to join me? Oh my god. You thought she'd never ask. This is working out perfectly. You were so glad she got locked out of the back here with you instead of in there. And she's out here, and where's the sheriff? The rest of the garbage. I'm Chixie. Chixie Roixmer. Fucking goddamn it. Roixmer? What do you guys think? Although I'm sure you already know that. I don't think you're an idiot or anything. You know, meet and greets are usually after the show, but you seem nice. You aren't sure how she figures that, since all you've done is stand around. It's true, though, so you don't protest. You are nice. Super nice. You might be the nicest son of a bitch on this whole dang planet. Roimer? You think? Alright. Roims. You ask if she's performing here tonight. Of course. Why else would I be warming up in a dirty back alley? You tell her you've seen people do far weirder things. She laughs. You're not wrong. People around here will do anything for attention nowadays. For instance, you're walking around in an abolition robe. You cough delicately. True. Very true. She's got you there. If you come inside with me, I can give you an autograph. I don't have anything to write back here. Trixie seems to think that you're a fan who managed to get past security to accost her in person. She doesn't seem too upset, though. More like delighted. Yeah, we are still wearing fucking the robe. It's unbelievable. You think back many friends ago to when Sarava told you it was dangerous for lowbloods to get popular. I wonder if Trixie trusts you because she thinks you are also a lowblood. Or maybe she's just not that popular. You follow her back to the front of the club, Past the line of trolls waiting to get inside. A guy whistles at her, and she gives him a flirty little wave, along with a flat smile. Customer service smile. They're all fucking died Photoshop. Fuck that. She shows the bouncer something on her palm husk and lifts up the velvet rope. They're with me. They're my +1. Wow, you've never been anyone's +1 before. A bunch of people in line look annoyed, but Chixie ignores them. You follow her, tripping a little on the hem of your robe. Be careful, huh? You don't want to twist an ankle. Trixie speaks with a lilt, like a character in a musical getting ready to burst into song. You hope you aren't supposed to participate if she does. You're a little too busted for impromptu dance numbers, and you're also liable to flash someone in this robe. You hear music and chatter from down the hall, but Trixie pulls you into another direction, towards the dressing rooms. You pass several closed doors, stopping in front of one that seems to be in the process of being cleared out. Friendsim, the musical. Exactly. A bunch of shit is spilling out into the hall, clothes trailing out of suitcases. A microphone cord seems to be slithering slowly among the detritus. Charming. Detritus. Fucking angry. Yeah, she does have an angry face. God, I can't do anything without someone messing me around. Locking me out, and now this? Who did this? I'm seriously out for blood tonight. Looks like someone commandeered her dressing room while she was out, as well as tossed all of her shit out into the hall. Angry. I have to deal with this. I'll be right back. You can borrow some clothes if you want. In fact, I insist. Shit, dude. We might actually get a new outfit. I mean, first the Vaporwave outfit, then a robe, now this? She leaves you in the cramped little room. It's dark in the hall, but everywhere in Alternia is kept darker than it is comfortable for you. Getting used to it, though. You imagine humans used to have to deal with this all the time back before electricity, provided they didn't die immediately of, like, dysentery. You flick the outline of the white bulbs around the mirror. Oh, wow. Even in the soft, flattering light, you look like an A-grade free-range disaster. Tagora's expensive rainbow drinker serum has rubbed off, and now you're mostly just dusty. I definitely have that saved somewhere. If I'm going to try to find it in the next 30 seconds on my computer. And if I can't find it, I'm not going to post it. All right, ready? Here we go, starting now. All right, I'm giving myself 30 seconds to find this picture on my fucking computer. Ready? Now let it be known that my computer is very unorganized, and the probability of me finding this fucking image is very low. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it in time. I don't care if Nox found it. I don't think I'm going to be able to... I'm running out of time. Alright, I ran out of time. Have this one instead of Mike's the Closet from Red Letter Media. Okay. Yes, thank you, Nox. Nox knows that image very well. Nox is very familiar with that image. Alright. You wade through a couple of Chixie suitcases, but everything in here is too small for you. There's a couple sweater dresses and a hoodie that might fit, but without a pair of pants that's gonna get real scandalous real fast. The only thing you find that works in the whole damn dressing room is a floaty purple dress hanging from the back of the door. Definitely not your style. You never would wear anything like this at home. But fuck it, roll with the punches, right? Not just in violence ways, fashion ways. You give a little experimental twirl in front of the mirror. You aren't gonna break any hearts, but you'll do. You actually kind of dig it. Oh boy. Oh boy, I see where this is going. You're busy admiring yourself when Trixie comes back. She sniffles sharply and there are tear tracks on her face. But she isn't crying anymore. In fact, she looks mad as hell. Oh damn, is she mad at you? Did we manage to fuck something up without even being there? Got mad fuck-up skills. I got bumped. They kicked me off the lineup. I was supposed to be opening, but some new band came in and they have Purple Blood drummer, so the club owner let them take my place. Of course. It's how it always goes. God, she looks so sad. Time to break out your finely tuned comforting muscles. But before you can get those guns out, someone oozes up to the two of you. Someone you recognize. No! 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 I was hoping we'd never have to see him again. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. I don't even remember what voice I did. Fuck, I blocked him out of my brine. My brine! Begone, thought! Okay, I don't remember the fucking voice. Oh, incredible, Miss Roymer. Hopefully he's gone soon. Hopefully he's gone soon. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I love you. Love you more than Zebra, that's for sure. What are the odds? It must be fate. Well, you chirped that you were coming to the show, so I guess the odds were pretty good. Zebra doesn't let this dim his sparkle. He isn't the type of guy to let facts get in the way. He hasn't even noticed you. He's too busy kissing the back of Chixie's hand. Looking good, baby. I'm kind of a mess. I've been crying. Well, crying looks good on you. Zebra finally glances your way and does an extremely exaggerated double take. Wow! Damn! I didn't even recognize you. You really cleaned up nice, you know? You haven't cleaned up at all. You haven't bathed since Tagora's fancy abolition trap. All you've done is put on a slinky dress. I don't know. I don't think they are. I think Zebra's just being a fucking weirdo. As usual. It's not like you aren't happy to see Zebra. I am not happy to see Zebra. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate you more than I appreciate fucking Zebra existing in this point in time. It's not like you aren't happy to see Zebra. I'm furious to see Zebra. He's just one of your many success stories. He's just, you know, the kind of friend you want to think back on fondly from time to time, remembering all the good times. Yeah, not necessarily the kind you want to hang out with, or have hang all over you, like he is right now. Trixie looks at his arm around your shoulder and seems momentarily annoyed. Then her expression skips a couple tracks and hits back on neutral. So you've met. Where? Online? In a forum? Can I join? Ryan flips out episode. Fuck, if you watched any of my streams, you know I always scream. Not in the forum. Unless you're talking about the forum of life. He winks. Fate just keeps bringing us together, doesn't it? Just like you and me, Chixie baby. Chixie laughs, and then vomits. Now that she's gotten over surprise, her entire demeanor has changed. Her body language has relaxed, and she keeps biting her lip. She looks like an actor demonstrating bashful on command. Zebra is eating it up. It was really nice of you to post about my EP on your blog. I got a lot of listens from that. Oh, God, sorry. Hiccuping up in here. I hate this man. Babe, have I ever told you that I think you're so strong? Seriously, low-blood girls are so strong. Chixie laughs again. It sounds painful. Maybe once or twice. I love your new stuff. That one strong poisonous moon or whatever. No. Bloody sun. Yeah, right, exactly. Real good stuff, sweetheart. I can't wait to hear more tonight. Oh, right. He doesn't know Chixie got bumped. Chixie meets your eyes. She seems to be trying to communicate something entirely using her eyebrows. Okay, alright. I think I know what she wants me to do. Mind your own damn business. You follow Chixie's lead and don't say anything. Zebra will find out pretty soon anyway when the show starts and Chixie doesn't get on stage. He takes off, saying he's gonna go get a spot in the pit. Thank God! There's no pit here. Her earnest, polite look drops as soon as Zebra's out of sight. She's letting you see all the bits of herself that has to hide from other people. You wonder if it's because you don't matter that much, or because she can sense your trustworthy nature. You're a natural optimist when it comes to friendship, so you decide to believe the latter. Come on, I want to get a good look at the jerks who took my stage from me, so I can talk about them on my vent chitter. You can follow it if you want. Only like 4 people do. It's not like anyone cares about my problems anyway. You risk an encouraging pat between her shoulder blade. She sniffs and wipes her nose. At least I have you, my one non-creepy fan. Chixie, gun! Get Chixie a gun! Hold on, guys. I won't hesitate! Her. A gun. How'd you know I was gonna do that, Jeff Tar? You read my mind. Let's go, lesbians! Let's go, lesbians! Come on, lesbians. Come on, lesbians. Her hand is perfect. Her hand is perfect for holding a gun, honestly. Alright. Holy shit. I would leave that there, but no. You sure that you aren't creepy? At least not creepy as that guy. Trixie starts to respond, but then breaks off. Her voice sticks in her throat like she swallowed a bug. Oh, wait. They actually eat bugs here. Like she swallowed a live bug. Actually, they might eat live bugs. Well, fuck. It's simile canceled. Anyway, Trixie stops talking, and you realize it's because she's listening instead. The first band is on, going to perform from Trixie's expression. Going from Trixie's expression, they must be the band that scooped her. I can't believe it. I can't. She takes off. You aren't sure if you're supposed to follow, but she swoops back in and grabs your hand to drag you along behind her. You go past the club entrance and up a staircase, emerging in a tiny backstage area. Trixie stops just outside the stage lights. The band on stage is 4 trolls, mixed cast judging from their clothes. Although you suppose they don't have to wear clothes the color of their blood, though most trolls seem to. Law or tradition, both are dangerous to break. That's my song! They didn't just steal my set. They stole my set list! Her cheeks flush a ruddy brown and she shakes with rage. She begins singing along with them. Twist and pull, breathe the terror of life on hell, spines and gore forevermore. On this nightmare island spell, here is above, right below. I'm knocking on your hive's front door. Love me, please, I'm a bore. It has kind of a twangy country feel to it, except it's about murder, or maybe love? Can't tell. It just doesn't really fit the band on stage's vibe. I know, this volume is so sad. What the fuck? Why'd they do this? I was waiting for these girls so much, and they're so sad. Doesn't really fit Trixie's either, but then again, you haven't seen her perform. Maybe she's really different when she gets in a spotlight. She's crying now. No! She's crying now! Fuck! She's crying now. Tears streaming down her face as she sings. It's all over. Nobody is gonna believe I wrote this music. Some little dirt blood country girl. You remember what Sarava told you about High Blood stealing their music and acting like they wrote it? God, that's so unfair. Oh. Well, wait. There's more than... Wait. Okay. What? What? You should do something. Yeah. Trixie clenches her fists. Yeah! She reaches into a startled mess of equipment and comes back with a microphone that looks like a little bit squirmy. And then she walks over to costume rack and pulls down a mask. It's plain white, like the Phantom of the Opera mask. Jarringly stark against the gaudy, organic style of most everything else in Alternia. She waits for a dip in volume in the song, and then gets one right after the bridge. Then she switches on the microphone and takes a huge breath. Holy sh... Oh my god. Trixie. Holy shit, thank you for the follow. She's like fucking a Gretzko. Shut the fuck up! The sound reverberates around the club. The sound of the crowd dips and falls off almost entirely. The band staggers to a slow, rattling stop. No one seems to know what's going on. Oh, hell. This isn't what you meant. You meant, like, egg their tour bus or trash them online. Trixie steps into the light and a murmur goes up through the crowd. The band singer lowers her microphone. She is in a short blue dress with a long, vicious claws painted red. You aren't up on all the trends, but you're pretty sure that red is edgy. Trixie covers her microphone and says something to the band. The cerulean stares at her for a few seconds before letting out a cascading spray of laughter. Sure, honey, okay. Condescending and sweet, like Trixie is the toddler who happened to wander on stage. She points finger guns at the guy on the soundboard. Razor, give the lady a beat. Oh God. You know what this is. You see Trixie's face framed by the lights, focused and intent, all simpering gone. You like that? I wrote it. You hit that? I own it. Coming in hot, trying to steal my spot. Oh, Lord, is this a limerick? Just grab my bulge and deep-throat it. A dirty limerick. Holy shit. She's really doing this thing. A rap battle. Jesus. Cerulean Girl spits some stuff back. It's kind of basic, just general insults about Trixie's blood color and her lyrics being stale. Considering she stole Trixie's song, that doesn't really fly. The crowd doesn't know that, though. They're all eating it up. They probably think it's all part of the show. Some fiery little lowblood coming on stage to shake things up. Paint your claws red, paint your mouth brown, acting like you know what's down here on the ground. The crowd whoops. This might be a high blood-owned club, but there's definitely a lot of lowbloods in the crowd. But it's imitation. I got no expectation. This is your final station. You aren't gonna hit higher than this collaboration. You aren't like a rap expert in anything, but you can definitely tell that Trixie isn't either. She gets breathless towards the end of lines and hits words really strangely, but the crowd is really feeling her. Definitely more than they're feeling the cerulean. Trixie's voice picks up speed and the power gains confidence, drawing energy from the crowd. Realize you're leaning forward too, making sure you catch every word. She goes through a whole list of the band's shortcomings, including their fashion sense, their talent level, and their interpersonal clusterfuck. They are apparently pretty well-known group online. She throws in some stuff about them stealing her music, and the crowd oohs like this is middle school cafeteria. So kill me, call me the drones. It won't change a bit of what they all know. Whether you're a thief, what do you expect? I beat you all to square. Hey, show me some respect. Trixie drops the mic. The room erupts. Holy shit, that was awesome. She just came up with all that on the fly. Cerulean looks furious. Another troll runs to the stage to try to get the crowd under control. They're all chanting, "Mask, mask, mask!" Trixie runs back off stage, chucking both the mask and microphone back where she found them. Oh boy. She grabs you and you run all the way back out to the alley where you met, letting the door close behind you. Guess you're done with that club. Trixie's eyes are round and shell-shocked. I just did that. Yeah, she really did. I just told a bunch of high bloods to eat my bulge. You don't know what a bulge is, but yep. Fuck, they liked me, didn't they? They were cheering for me. You say yeah, you're pretty sure they were. Holy shit, I'm gonna be cold. You hear all that stuff I said? You can't just say stuff like that. Reminder that she was wearing a mask when she did it. Oh, right. No one will know who I am. I'm safe. Oh, but that means no one will know it's me. You aren't quite following. I'm not gonna get any credit at all. God, why does everything in my life have to be so metaphorically resonant? You're not wrong. Her sign was visible. Oh, girl, you feel that. You definitely know what's that like. Hey, that was pretty dope. Both of you jump about a foot in the air. Lowblowed in a hoodie and a pair of sunglasses slouches against the brick beside the black door. Either you are seriously impaired today, or he is seriously good at sneaking. Got any stuff online? He asks Trixie. She gapes at him. But I was wearing a mask. How did you know? Well, you're standing right outside the door. You're wearing the same clothes you did on stage, so... Oh, right. Could be Dominic. Clever of you. Don't worry about it. Plausible deniability, right? Catch you later. He slinks off, one hand raised in a casual, cool guy farewell. See, you tell Trixie? Some people will figure out who you are. Possibly just randos outside of clubs, but still. She can do this. She can make her dreams come true. You're totally right. I so can. I guess all hope isn't lost. At least not until another insurmountable obstacle comes along. Thanks for, well, everything. I would have never gone out there if not for you. She hesitates for a few seconds, then goes in for a slightly damp hug. Sorry, stage lights and terror make me sweat. Yay! Oh, man. shit, dude. No, I don't think it was before Act 1. We got the victory. Which means now we have to watch the bad ending. Yeah. Yep. No! No roofied by Zebra ending! Okay. I love Chixie. Chixie's great. Alright. We already got that one. Stand there like an asshole. Okay. Tell Zebra that Chixie isn't going to perform. Oh boy. Tell Zebra about the higher caste trolls coming in and taking Chixie's place. She starts making frantic motions behind Zebra's back, shaking her head, but immediately stops when he turns to look at her. That true, babe? Hi. Thanks for following. Godly the Doomed. Goldie the Doomed. Godly the Doomed. It's not a big deal. This sort of stuff happens in the business all the time, or so people tell me. Don't worry about it. No, I am worried. I always worry about lowbloods in terrible positions who can't help themselves at all. I'll take care of it for you. You really don't have to. Oh, God! Oh, God! Why? Why? Go back! I think the good news about this is... I think what we could take away from all this... I think I accidentally... Hold on. There we go. Shoot! Shoot that man! She won't hesitate, bitch! Zebra touches her arm for way longer than it is necessary. It's more of a shoulder rub than a pat. Trixie seems to be trying very hard not to shrug him off. Her smile belongs on a Halloween mask, a rictus grin. The two of you watch him swagger off back toward the front of the hall. Trixie lets out a breath. I wish you hadn't done that. He's got a really popular music blog, and he's an indigo, so I have to be polite. One bad review from him, and it's over for my career. But I try to interact with him as little as possible. You hadn't realized that Zebra was a musician. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you more than I appreciate Zebra. Oh. He just reviews albums and shows, stuff like that. He makes a lot of reposts, that he's got a ton of followers. Don't get me wrong, it's really nice to be noticed, but he's just a little pushy. I don't have time in my life right now for quadrants, you know what I mean? You do, you so do. Does Zebra try what he tried with you on every lowblood he meets? You aren't sure if that makes you feel worse or better. Trixie talks about him like he's a natural disaster, a tornado that she has to avoid just to keep from getting torn apart. Like it's just an inevitability that people would want to treat her like she's owed or something. Owed for something. I don't want to seem ungrateful. You tell her that she doesn't seem ungrateful. From where you're standing, she doesn't seem to be doing anything wrong. She sighs, blowing a piece of hair out of her eyes. Where? Are there masks? Maybe? I don't even see any masks. Middle mouse. Oh, middle mouse did not help. I still can't see it. I don't see any masks. Too bad doing everything right doesn't automatically mean things will go your way. When Zebra comes back, such little time has passed that you don't think he could have possibly done anything. He shows you and Trixie all his teeth. I got it all fixed up for you. You go on tonight. In fact, you're headlining. You're welcome. Trixie's mouth drops open. What? How? I get to do anything I want in my own club. Wait. What? I bought it from the owner. He's just a teal. Seriously, business ownership? A is a little ambitious for a mid-blood, isn't it? I convinced him that it would just be easier for him and everyone else if a high blood took over. Good lord. I've been meaning to get in the club scene anyway. Now you'll have somewhere to perform, provided you do everything I say all the time. He grins to show you that it's just a joke, but there's also something in his smile that you really, really don't like. You regret asking for his help. So does Chixie, apparently. She gets right in your face. Nice work. Now I owe him even more than before. This is the only club around here that will let a low-blood solo act perform. You can find your own way out, can't you? Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where'd I get that hat? No. 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 I'm so sad. Alright, was that the sad ending, technically? I mean, there is one more choice, apparently, right? We have the bar choice. Which is weird, since usually we only get... I mean, we're gonna get to see, I guess. Alright. Okay, nope, mind your own damn business. That sucks, where's the bar? Chixie looks up at you like she's only just remembered that she's in a physical body and not simply an amorphous blob of pure sadness. There's a cluster of bottles on a nearby amp. God, more Faygo. Of all the brands that could cross galaxies, of course it had to be Faygo. Chixie grabs what looks like a liquor bottle. Right here. Come on. Not even my vent shitter is enough for this. Sure, Snivy. Yeah, give it to me. Post that shit. I'm curious. Yeah, it's good. Some good shit right there. Thank you. Yeah, post it on Tumblr, please. Back in the dressing room, Chixie upends several suitcases onto the floor, mixing her stuff with other performers. Her give-a-shit-o-meter is down the red, apparently. She flops down into the pile she's made and takes a huge gulp out of the bottle. Wow, have some. It's awful. Encouraging. Come on, it's gross, but it won't kill you. You wish people would stop promising you that. So far, it's been true, but you still don't trust it. She takes another drink and hiccups, then holds the bottle up for you. Great. Peer pressure. Lying on a pile of sweaters with a distraught vocalist is getting wasted is exactly what you wanted to do with your evening. Chixie gives the bottle a shake. I have yet to have Faygo. There isn't much... There isn't... There isn't much Faygo in the Northeast, where I am. But I actually did find one store that sells it, and they had cotton candy flavored, and I did not get it, and honestly, real glad. Real glad I didn't. Trixie gives the bottle a shake. Oh, wow. You suck smoke out of a bug's ass and you're still here. You dropped down. Remember that? Remember our MSPA guy got high with Sarava? You drop down on the sweaters beside her. Trixie is dramatic, but you're disappointed to discover that she was not being dramatic about this. It is awful. Right? Have some more. You do. God, that's bad. Trixie is getting a lot tipsier than you. She's drinking faster and smaller than you are. Not to mention, you know shit about troll physiology. Not that you know shit about troll physiology. Come on, let's commiserate. It's hard, you know? You nod. Boy, do you know. Music business. I mean, especially when you're starting out. You have to be visible, but you also can't look like you're showing off. You have to pretend you don't like the attention or fame, even if you do. But sometimes you have to pretend you do like it, even if you don't. If you're a low blood, you have to watch everything you do all the time. If you're high blood, you can do anything and everyone thinks it's awesome, no matter what. Show business sucks. You want to mention that she's the one who decided to go into it in the first place, but that would be unkind. No one here seems to have a job or go to school either. They all just have intensely obsessive hobbies, like painting or music or meat. Instead, you tell her that you're sure she'll write more songs. Sure. And they'll just steal those too. You tell her that you're sure that's not true. Shh. Trixie attempts to put a finger up to your lips, but gets it half up your nose instead. Shh, Complaining time, not helpful advice time. Oh, dang. You can definitely get behind that, because you've got some complaints. Take another swig and it burns all the way down. Tell Trixie all the crash landing, strange planet, broken limbs, and hard times, and bad wardrobe changes. You skirt around all the amazing friends you made, though. You don't want her to experience something. I skipped it by accident. Hold on. You don't want her to experience friend envy. Halfway through your harrowing story, you hear something. Chixie is passed out, drooling on your dress. Better than puking. Do trolls puke? Oh well, this isn't a vow of undying friendship, but it's not friendly. Victory? Okay. I don't know. We picked it up in this one, Doodles. Yeah. Alright, well, that's it. That was Volume 8. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's check the credits before we stop here. See if we got anything good. Oh, man. Oh my god! Okay. So, let me just go ahead and say this, first of all, for anyone who wasn't here yesterday when I explained this. Aisha Yufara, they contacted me on Tumblr and told me that their favorite playthrough of Hiveswap Friendsim is mine. And we had a chat about their writing and stuff like that, and we talked for a bit. And they wrote Chixie today. That's dope. Anyways, hi Aisha. If you're watching later, I know you're at work right now and couldn't watch live, so hi. But yeah, she did. They did a lot. Aisha, you're rad. Aisha, you're good and rad.